Hey up everyone, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. We've got our glam ready to go and face the Ivy. Hey, you're not allowed to wear the same clothes as me. Right, so we're going to go face the Ivy. We know who it is now. If you don't remember, it's wow, the second-hand, the right-wing woman of second-hand, the right-wing woman of Rauban. So you look cool. Oh yeah, no, I know all of that. That's, yeah. I can't remember where it's all from, but yeah, it's nice. Okay, so we're going to go to Sweet Bloom Pier. So let's find... Is it... No, we're going to go to the... Old Gridania. I'm not sprinting. Hope you're all well today. Day off work today, so went to the gym. And I'm hoping that I can sort this nose thing out, because I've got a very crusty nose. And I'm not having much fun with it, to be honest. I've got to speak to Fairy Skipper. Yeah, my nose is annoying me very much. Lovely. Yeah, so at the moment my left nostril's fine. I can breathe through it. Like, see, that sounded amazing, didn't it? I'm not gonna put my finger on my left nostril and let you hear the right nostril because it's just gross. That's the crusty nostril. I'm not having much fun with it, but you gotta get on with life. So I went to the gym. Yeah, I spent about 45 minutes there, and then it's hair wash day today, so I washed my hair, and yeah. And that's about it. This way, my friends. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorn Hut. If Lyle is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we've installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we've made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Lyle would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as we all know, facing the mortal flames, a well-known face in the immortal flames, she cannot move about Fanland without being recognised. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elizon are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, as Shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorn's hut and catch Lyle in the act. Let's go catch her in the act then. Looking forward to that. Right, let's make for the Hawthorn hut. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can fly. Like, I feel like I'm in like noob territory. But I'm not. I'm not. As soon as you can fly, you are a master at this game. Don't care what anyone says. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The Ivy returns to the Gnarls where she came. Or whence she came. Perhaps it's all for the better. To convict someone of her standing will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. What if there's no shadows though? What if like daytime but it's cloudy and there's no sun out? There's no hiding in the shadows then, is there? Just beyond, Ryu is in conversation with the individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An Imperial intermediary, no doubt. Intermediary. That's it, with me. Nod, nod. Uh-oh. Flame Marshal, Aline, you're under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool! Damnation! She's good with a lance, guys. They look like seeds from Final Fantasy VIII. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely guard for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When last I looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then. Very well. If you do think of something to say, there'll plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. Silly Mo. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Oh, poor Ryu. Giddy. Even a warrior of Ryu's. I can't do that anymore, it's hurting my throat. Even a warrior of Ryu's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Yorkshire? I want to sit down, I think. I got sores on my feet. So, the signs seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you're eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not. My countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training the art of shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe. So please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. Yeah, I might dabble a bit in the ninja at some point. Oh, yay! My favourite thing I ever see on these main scenario quests. Speak with Minfilia. Oh, lovely. Let's go speak with Minfilia then. God damn it. Tataru, can you come in with me, please? Oh, no way, she's juggling. Oh, that's a talent. That's so cool. Oh, she's even using a knife. I thought Papalimo had pigtails then. It's just his elbow pads. Why did I say no? Here we go. I'm just going to take a schlep. Oh, that was lovely. I don't know how I'm going to work that, you know, if I ever did start streaming. I don't know how I'm going to do the drinking thing. I'm going to have to, like, put my hand over the microphone or something, because nobody needs to hear me drink. It's very loud. Welcome back, Yorkshire. I understand that Alpha Nerd has a task for you. May I ask what it was, you nosy bitch? Charges of treason and espionage against Elaine. Well, I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it, whatever the truth may be. We must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. It seems I can, like, read stuff better when it's fast. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte in the depths of the snow cloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she meets to summon Shiva, using the crystals she stole from the House Vortom caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if we are, as we suspected, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them with Shile. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aetheryte and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been able to ascertain the position of the Aetheryte to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetheryte upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. Shut up, Minfilia! Oh my god! Why do they make her talk so much? After discussing the matter at length with Eorzea, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Tour from Charlie, and she should be arriving within the hour. In fact, since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I'm certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let's make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Right, that's lovely. I get to spend more time with Minfilia. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell? I'm so excited. So, who are we going to be meeting? I wonder. I wonder who it could be. Oh, it looks like we had a full-on conversation just yet then that I didn't have to even voice. Oh, here she is. One of the best, one of the coolest, I would say, coolest characters in the game. I like the way they make it look like it's the Mikoto.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Eorzea.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Charlian scholar and an authority on Aetheryte technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Arcean souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, this is where we get to witness the cutest Eorzea is ever going to be. Let us return to the Rising Stones at once. Now we have much to discuss. We have much to discuss. Can we just not have anything to discuss and we can just, you know, get to Heaven's Ward? You do get a little bit of a Realm Reborn fatigue, and not in like a bad way, more in the I've done this before and I would really very much like to get to Heaven's Ward. You just want to get there quicker. You've done it before, but you're okay to do it again, if you know what I mean. I'll shut up now.
it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white Eorzea, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits, and nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Eorzea, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white auracite at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetheryte. However, white auracite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I mean, how cool is Moonbreeder? She's like one of the best characters. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video there. I know it's like mostly cutscenes and stuff, and me, again, moaning about my nose. My crusty nose, and disgustingly crusty nose. But, again, we're getting closer and closer to Heaven's Ward. I'm excited about that. So I'm really looking forward to getting into some Heaven's Ward content. Get the alliance raids and all that unlocked. Alright then, well, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Please like, subscribe and comment. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.